What's up, guys? So I came back with part three of what I want to fix about myself. I still have a lot of things that I want to fix on myself because I think these days I'm just trying to look really into my soul and mind, who I am as a person, and I just keep finding things that I want to fix about myself. So let's dive into it. First one is be flexible. Sometimes, like when I make plans, like I I don't really like be flexible with it. Sometimes I feel I just like try to stick to the plan even though like it's not the right plan at the time, right? Because things can change, like compared to when I make the plans. So I gotta be flexible when the situation changes, right? So I feel like I need to be more flexible, and in order to be flexible I need to think flexible. I need to understand that like I cannot always stick to the plan, and I gotta be flexible with my plans according to like different situations. So I need to understand that, and just talk to other people in order to be flexible with things, right? So this is what I want to do, and fix, right? Like in personal relationship as well, be more flexible, and like kind of be more cool, right? Like it just like it is what it is, kind of like mindset, and that person is like that person is what he is and she is. Try to have this kind of mindset and be flexible in every part of life. Think before talk or act. So like I used to just automatically talk or act on like my brain, like what my brain or mind tells me to do. But like all human beings have this thing called instinct, right? I mean, called like intelligence, right? So I feel like as I grow older, maturity comes with thinking like deeply or thinking cautiously before I talk or act. Because once I talk or act, I cannot put that back. So like I want to really think deeply or cautiously before I say or act on something. The more important thing is be good at it, right? So like I used to think I should just work hard, right? And work hard, I automatically like get good results. But that's not the case. Like I need to be good at it, right? Like being good at it is the goal, not process, right? Like hard work is not the goal, right? Like be good at it, and hard work is the process, right? Like I cannot be good at it without working hard. But I used to think like working hard can solve all the problem, which was like very reckless and ignorant. So I want to understand that, well, like I'm putting hard work to be good at it, right? And I'm gonna like try to find smart ways to be good at things like theories, or or ask expert, right? So being good at it is the most important thing, and like hard work and interaction and other things, the process, not the goal. Don't be a busybody. So I said this like the before video, but I'm saying this again. Don't care about others' life, right? Like care about them, but like don't be nosy and like be annoying. Like everyone has different lives, and don't be like a teacher or like a mentor unless that person asks you to, right? Like don't do that. Just be responsible for your life. And like if he's your teammate or the partner, then you should care, you should care or like kind of look after. But don't be a busybody, right? Like just care about your life. I mean, I can only, even though I use 100% of my energy in my life, it's not like I'm gonna 100% successful on achieving. So don't be a busybody, right? Just focus on my life. You're responsible for your life, and that person is responsible of their life. So you cannot do anything about that. Don't try to do something for them or not. Accept who you are. So I used to have this problem that like I didn't want to face who I am as a person, especially my weakness. But it's time for me to accept who I really am. Like I cannot think I'm some other person, right? I need to have my identity straight and accept who I am as a person. And if I have that as a strong root, that I can grow into a greater person, right? So I have to accept who I am as a person, like I really like truly accept, like don't lie or be like very true to me, right? I think that's the only way. So to see who I am as a person, so accept who you are. don't teach others. So I don't know why I do this, but I try to teach other people. Maybe I feel superior to others, or I overestimate myself, but I do this. And this is really bad habit because I'm not like other people's teacher. I'm not superior, or I don't, maybe I on some parts I know better, but like I cannot go out there and like teach others, right? So sometimes like the way I talk, it sometimes I try to, it's kind of teaching. I talk in a way of teaching, and I want to really fix that because like it just really demonstrates who I am as a person, and like there's so many wrong mindsets that I have inside of me, and like I'm not above anyone or below anyone, so I cannot teach obviously other people unless that person asks you to be their mentor or teacher. You can think about it, but don't just go out there and try to teach other people. That's just so rude and crossing line, and you're not above anybody. So like, remember that. Don't be controlled or control others. So this is both important, right? Like don't be controlled first, because you should be control of your life. I know it's not gonna be easy, but you should be in control of that, so you can manage who you are as a person, your life plans and all that. And also don't try to control others, right? Like don't be a control freak. You cannot control other people. Everyone has their free will. They'll act on what they believe in. Everyone has different values, so you cannot like make them to do something, or right, like don't control others and don't be controlled. This is very important. If you have this trait, like you have better personal relationships. So do that. Don't feel tiresome. So in life, like waking up early in the morning, or doing other things that studying things that I don't want to study, or like meeting people that I don't like. Of course, that's not gonna be. I'm not gonna enjoy doing it, but like don't feel tiresome, right? Like if you feel tiresome, then you're already like ruining your mood. Like there are things that like you have to do, right? So if you're gonna do it, just like do it cool. Don't do it an attitude that you don't want to do it, right? So like don't feel tiresome, but try to do it. And if you're gonna do it, right, if you have to do it, just like do it happily, or like do it with strong willed, or like just like try to endure it. Like don't ruin your mood like, by yourself. Like there are plenty of other things that ruin your emotions or feelings. So if you do it by yourself, then that's already losing your energy. Don't be relationship with people who don't fit you, right? So you cannot have good relationship with everybody in this like planet. Meaning like you don't have to be enemy with them, but you can't just like have good relationship, or like be in relationship with everybody. And like there's people tell you you gotta be like cool with everyone, you gotta be close to anybody. No, that's not true. Just like when you be a social person, there'll be people that you just have to encounter, and you can kind of communicate and just finish in that, and don't try to like get in like deep relationship with them and who don't fit you, right? Like there are people like there may be like good people, and they are like great people, but they might not fit you, right? Like there people have different codes and different values in their lives. So you can't just be in relationship people who don't fit you, right? Like there'll be people who are like you, so like be with those people, right? You don't have to like try to have relationship with like people who are not like you, who believe in different values, who think very differently, right? So they will only hurt your feelings and like, your soul, because that person will not change, and values don't change, right? Like human beings had like freaking war because of the different values. So like, know that like people won't change, and just don't be good like deep relationship with them. Like don't try to be friend with anybody. Try to be friend with people who are like you, right? This is it, guys. Like I wanted to share things I wanted to fix again. It just keeps coming up because there's so many things that I want to fix. But I hope that this kind of provided some sort of inspiration to you guys, and I also wanted to kind of share this and like kind of try to be aware of the things I want to change, keep reminding myself so I can really change as a person, not just saying it, right? So thanks for watching, guys. Next video, see you on next video.